Stiaka, Vinekh has told me that you have done a very good job of helping him get over his fear of horses. Well, your son, he's a very kind boy. I think maybe too soft. I don't believe he was a bad rider, or that the horses themselves are the problem. I just think he's easily overwhelmed. He's going to grow into himself, you know. He's very expressive. I'm glad you've gotten close enough to him to be able to bring this kind of thing to me. I was worried about him. Ah, yes. His mother did die while he was still very young. Well, he has me now, and he always had you. I think it will be fine. Well, he's going to have to be strong if he's going to grow up to be a warrior and a commander like me. Even once the camp is strong enough to take care of itself, even once we can claim a territory to graze in, this life will remain hard. I do not think what? You do not wish him to become hard? All of the men of this camp are hard, but I think your son will be an excellent commander. And more like you, I think he'll be a good man. So we have come a long way down the path of becoming a powerful mercenary company. Exactly what our goal was. We might be getting to the point now where we should turn back and possibly find a place for us to live. These guys grew a lot. The old culture is quickly dying, and I've noticed that the AI nomads do not do a good job of keeping shepherds around, like at all. Our culture is actually almost gone. If we wanted to keep our culture, we would have to find someone to take it from, or move it someplace else. If we were to look at the entire steppe here, maybe you can see the young lady has a daughter. Her territory has mostly been split up. This area up here was once hers, but it isn't any longer. They are very much stationary. And in the last 30 years, the entire world in the north has changed. The people that we once had an argument with, long since gone. Now, somebody mentioned that we're missing somebody, and that is that our friend, Arvo, not technically our friend, has killed Liep. Now, to be fair, both of them were with us for a while. If we're going to forgive anybody for that kind of killing, it's going to be Arvo. We missed it, but we're just going to kind of pretend we never found out, because we never did find out. If someone hadn't mentioned in the comments, I would have completely missed it and never been able to do anything about it, so we're going to ignore it. Normally, we wouldn't ignore murder, even for someone as close to us as Arvo, but we did legitimately miss that it ever happened, so. Alright, we're gonna go do this job. I think we should customize our route. On the way home, we should get this. Let's get to it. Our camp isn't that well developed yet, to be fair. Amateur architecture. We are going to help them build this building. We're gonna go more bonus, because we're not that good at this. I mean, we're actually doing better at this than I thought we would. Of course, Arvo will be the muscle. We're surprisingly good at building buildings. Oh, our concubine has fallen pregnant. We should have no trouble at all getting this done real fast, which is good. There is another job, or did that job not really exist? Did I imagine that job? I guess so. I thought there was a thing down here, but there isn't. Oh, a mercenary contract. A stand with us. This requires us to aid in a war. It's this guy's war. He is fighting against very strong peasant uprising. We probably could save him from that if we weren't currently doing this work. Problem is, we won't be able to do that before this happens. Oh, I know what happened. I saw this and thought it was a job. I mean, if he's still there and able to receive aid, we will definitely jump to his aid after this. Somebody has joined him. He should actually be able to manage it with 11,000 troops, unless he's thrown some of those troops away already. It looks like he might have. Quick study. This is my son. He's learning a lot of things about the local culture, and he's going to end up, and he's learned the Greek language, and I'm going to encourage that. Good boy. Good boy. This doesn't seem to be going... I mean, to be fair, he might actually just win this battle. Peasant uprisings have a hard time winning. Now, the peasant uprising is winning. I can't make this go away. And it's annoying that they're overlapping like that. But it's showing the peasant uprising is winning, but that's not what's going to happen. The second this number... Oh, wait, no, the peasant uprising did in fact win, but it lost half its troops. That's pretty tragic, to be fair. And I now have a daughter. Stiaka can be her name, so we have a daughter named Stiaka now. Daughter of my concubine, of course. So, my child has given you a daughter. Yes, she has. A beautiful one. You've called her Stiaka. Excellent. You know, we're no longer young, Nylog. I know. Have you begun to consider leaving our final retirement to your son? No. The time just passes so fast. There is little left for me to do. To be honest, we have the strength we need. You just have become accustomed to this road, have you? It's not only that, everything has changed where we started. None of the chiefs there are the same. None of the peoples there are the same. My people, my father's people, have nearly disappeared. And, I see. So you're beginning to feel uncertain of your future. Well, we came all this way. We should go and see the great city. And after, depending on how you feel, we should return home. Yes, you're right. Time to think about gathering herds, claiming territory, and becoming a true Lord of the Steppe. Just finish this now, execute the scheme. Very good! Let's go home and get paid! Alright. So I think this will win. Visiting the troglodytic settlements. Anatolian silence. Strange, vast, but beautiful. Those madly twisted monoliths. Kaisaria's ancient fairy towers. Their holes house barred doors, mutters my companions. These people learned long ago to weather hard times by making themselves scarce, but it seems they mistook us for a raiding party. Well, we're not doing that anymore. That's not our way. So, again, this is showing the peasants as winning. I am going to take this contract. I'll join him. I will raise all of my men, and we'll go for it. As for this, I want to build... we need a little bit more money before we can build our heavy horseman building. Guys, I've got this for you, man. I've got it. Unfamiliar rations. We'll just blend it all together and make some good food. We could always use some more provisions. We've captured some people. I think we're going to take this guy away from here with us. Oh, we can't. We can't recruit him because he's required for the mission. Fine. Fine then. Let's let whatever happens happen. Head back to our camp. But there we go. And we need to worry because we have been victorious. Fighting side by side was an honor. Ah, there we go. So be it. Let's see what building we're going to build next. I think we're going to build the horse archer building first. And then we're going to replace the heavy infantry building with the heavy horseman building. And then we will get the light horseman building. Disband all there. We should finish our trip to the great city of Constantinople. We don't quite have enough food for that. Let's see what we can do here. We can gather provisions. 650. To game or to ride? Vinekh has been oddly quiet for much of the day, so I decided it prudent to go and check up on him. I find him out in the riding grounds with Tetsvita. The two of them are shouting aloud from their horseback, reciting what sounds like moves from Tabula of all things. On closer inspection, the two of them are playing the board game on horseback, or at least attempting to. The entire riding yard is littered with playing pieces, and the two have fallen from their mounts more than once. Okay, this is weird. Father, did you see? I won the game. I saw something. I saw you riding around on a horse with tabula pieces everywhere. Yes, I won. We decided to play both. You know, because a young man like me, one day, I'm going to ride with the horsemen, with the archers. That means I need to do everything from horseback. I need to fight from horseback. I need to sleep on my horse's back. And I need to play tabula on my horse's back. I'm not sure that I see the logic, but it is good that you recovered from your fall and you're no longer afraid of horses. Afraid of horses? No, I want to do everything with horses, father. What an excellent compromise. Yeah, you can be eccentric. I don't have a problem with that. Sure. Why not? Why not play board games from horseback? I think that's a great way to... it's actually quite weird, to be fair. Let's see if we can make it now. We just start needing food exactly when we get there. That's fine. Let's go. If we can make a little money once we're out this way, we could always use that money to buy provisions. If we were to... Is there a button where I can, like, look at the step? I think there is, but I don't know if it's available to us when we're not. I guess because fertility only applies to the steppe, we can use that. I find myself wondering if I might be able to find myself a nice hilly forested area like here. I wonder, there's this shepherd here, out in Mongolian territory. Well, I would like to go back to the place of my ancestors. I don't know that that's going to be realistically possible anymore. That being said, we're really strong. We might just be able to conquer instead of just settle. Hopefully we can find some work down here. Around us, I see there are a hunt criminals job, a rescue affair subject job, and this, do a passage of arms. I think we'll start with the hunt criminals. A small group travels faster. Yeah, we're not gonna move there. We'll just go. Hopefully we can quickly find, there he is right there. Bring me his head. We're absolutely, well, wait, actually we should check. I mean, we would anyway. I shouldn't check. The truth is we're brave. We should always be doing this. Better men than you have tried to break my guard. We're going to strike, parry, riposte. Fool, take this. Better men than you have tried to break my guard. I'll show you how I have the sword. Strike, parry, riposte. And we have taken ahead. More heads for the pile. More money to be made. Let's increase this to its maximum. And then we're going to do this passage of arms. 175. That's actually a really good price for a passage of arms, to be fair. We're finding lots of work in the Grand City, and we haven't even had to beg for it yet, which is really nice. We can also, I guess we were going to do this. We definitely want to hit up Parthian tactics. Development might be useful as well. I mean, it's just a good trait, right? Engineered for destruction. Our culture does not have onagers. No, there's a new stand with this contract somewhere nearby. Growing up. My son wants a tent of his own. I could ask him to earn it, or I could just agree. I think we'll ask him to earn it. You know what? No, we'll just do it. I don't want to risk Captain Nylog. Yes? What is it? Your son. He is. He's turning into an excellent young man. He's no longer afraid of the horses, for one thing. Yes, I saw him playing tabula the other day from horseback. It seems odd, but he would never have survived in the camp or after we finally migrate back north. If he was unwilling to ride horses, yes, but I don't think you have anything to worry about. Turning out to be a very smart young man. Oh, have you seen something I haven't? I don't know if I've seen something you haven't, but what I have seen is that he has been trying to learn Greek from my wife. It's an interesting idea. This is a beautiful land, although far too sedentary for me. No, there is a lot to be gained from learning Greek. Even more could be gained from devoting yourself and your son to Christ. We've spoke of this before. I have little reason to change gods now. That may be true, but pragmatically, Christianity is the most powerful religion in the world, and if you were to follow them, I would have a much easier time with the grand empires, and a much worse time with the people of the steppe I intend to live under. No, I don't think so. Although I do agree that if my boy can learn Greek, that might be good for him. Upsetting him. Fine. Perform in a play. Oh, it's one of these situations. Oh, no, it's not. It's definitely a passage of arms, but they still haven't fixed this titling bug, where your passage of arms comes up as perform in a play. I shall break 300 lances. It will take a couple of days, I think. No. Balanced. Arbo the Giant. Gergen. This is our Orthodox guy. A thug. Well, I mean... Oh, we lost our position. What did they die of? I like that. Get my woman to be the lookout. And I will get Isla, the frail, to be the footpad. And our physician died. I don't know why. He was really good at his job too. I guess we'll have her do it. Not really that good, but she's also not that bad. The rest of this all seemed fine. We're just over half finished on building our archer building, our force archer building. There's a stand with this contract there. Is this war already started? It is. We would be fighting King Vladimir of Bulgaria to preserve his duchy. Well, if we get back in time, we'll join in. We are strong enough that we definitely can be the tide turner for this particular endeavor. It'd be nice if our building was finished. A nose for trouble. Father! Cries my son Vinekh, bounding up to me at a speed and near bowling over. Look at what I found. It's a puppy, a boy and his dog. Yeah, you can have the dog, kid. That's good. Let's seize the moment. There we go. 175 gold. That's plenty enough. Once we're in, we'll take this job. Oh, that job just disappeared. This is rescue affair subject. That. Since there's no longer a war over there, this is out of range. We have some requests we can do. Let's go. I wonder if we can find a nice young woman here, maybe to marry one of our, oh, it's a fair man. But let's do the same as always. Let's do balanced. Thug, look out. We're gonna have Griffin be the footpad this time though. The next thing we probably want to do is maybe we upgrade the roaring fire. Let's do that. Nurture, they say children react more than anyone else to the places they find themselves. Okay, he'll be a warrior someday. We could try to give him more martial. I think we're gonna try to give him, the extra martial. go. And I think we're also going to influence his personality. We try to teach him Organizer, which is our primary trait, and we're really good at it, so it'll probably just succeed. We'll drill him on Martial. He'll be a great commander someday. There we go. And also, we want to try to instill on him our Brave trait, if we can get it to happen. So let's try to influence him to be brave. It's only a 64% chance. We'll try again later if we don't get it. Oh well, we'll try again later. We are done, except for the, you know, those things. I always forget the name of them, even though I look at them all the time. They are called advantages. We're done except for the 5 advantages. Let's grab those. Let's do this. Execute the scheme. Seize the moment. We don't have to part ways. There we go. So she has a lisp. Let's find her. Oh, she's beautiful. I was about to say let's find her a spouse, but we're going to take her as a concubine. Let me see. We could try to learn her language. Hey, it's a 50-50. We'll give it a shot. You know, we're not really good at it, but our son knows it, which will help, right? So our son can give us some advice on Greek. Can't gossip. I'm going to leave well enough alone, I think. All these rumors. Now let's go into the great city. See if we can't find ourselves. First of all, we could definitely do this. See if we can't find ourselves someone worth coming. There's this guy. He's not that good. And there's this guy who's actually straight up terrible. Let's get out of here. There's this young lady, but I don't think we're going to bring her along. That was a great story, my friend. Let's just listen closely, and we'll see who we might be able to recruit. This guy's a decent warrior. Let's take Berga. I know it's going to put us in the red for a bit, but I'm actually kind of okay with that. We do need work. Let's see if we can find some work. We shouldn't have left without checking for work. Ought to be interesting. I was thinking of something else. Any artifacts we want to sell? I don't think we want to sell any of this stuff. Let's talk to the town crier. Martial duties, I think. Let's head back. Done here, so there we go. This is another hired muscle. Let's go for it. Oh, we're getting lots of work out here in the capital of the great empire. We'll do the usual even, I think. And let's just auto-invite this time. All of our people are good at this kind of stuff now, so Scylla the Frail is our friend. This, I'm pretty sure, is her husband, one of our newer guys. There's Arbo out here. Sort of an old man at this point, though. Let's seize the moment. There we go, 150. Nice. We're gonna need to get some supplies. This is a support a faction. I don't think so. But we will do this one, this hired muscle, so we'll head down here. Another 50 gold. And I think we're gonna have to buy supplies. Opportunity to rest. A little rain won't hurt anyone. Okay. Let's just keep going. Oh, we got ill. That's too bad. We'll do balanced again. Should be a simple job for us. Toil and hard work. My son Vinekh has been impressed with one of the household champions for a very long time. After finally meeting in person, he's been repeating the warrior's words to himself. I mean, we live at a camp. He probably sees them every day. Indeed, hard work will bring him what he wants. That makes him diligent, or generous, or patient. Diligent is fine. It's too late for caution. Ugh. Disastrous mistreatment? Luckily, I'm a tough guy, because that's not... Oh, our daughter has got smallpox. Are we in a smallpox area, or is that just a coincidence? Their plague? Oh yeah, we're in a smallpox zone. We gotta get out of here. A medical miracle. Somehow she got rid of our smallpox, but she couldn't cure our minor illness. Almost like the minor illness is just the leftover symptoms of our previous smallpox infection. I think we're gonna go. Let me try. Oh, we successfully interpreted his instructions. Actually pretty neat. Even though it's gonna stress me out, let's avoid the water, I think. And we need to go into town and buy supplies, which is gonna cost a lot of our money. Oh, actually, that's not bad. 75? Fine. I think just to get out of the plague zone, we're gonna immediately cross back over to the Khazars. I think we spent enough time down here in the Empire. I think it's time to return to our roots. We're gonna land here in the Bosporus port. That feels good. Let's scout for talent and use our forward scouts. Let's go. Should be easier. Treat all the people with smallpox and prevent other people from getting smallpox. We just get out of here. We may also want to fix our reputation, to be fair. How much money do we need to fix our reputation? Oh, Tookie died. No. What did you die of? Smallpox. No good. I think we're gonna need to hold a hunt. Very stressful. Oh, my daughter recovered though. That's good. let's do it. Let's hunt. I'll purchase the rights. That should be fine. She would make a good horse archer captain as well. Interesting. Okay, so our master of arms is also the captain of the horse archers. Let's get out there, chasing down a boar while we're sick. I don't know if that's wise, but, you know, we don't always make good decisions, right? I mean, we usually do. We're just brave, is the reality. We're not going to not chase the boar just because we're a little feeling under the weather. Increase our success chance. So Jurgen, husband of our friend, has just killed this commoner. I think we're going to help him hide it. It's not actually my friend, but he is the husband of my friend. My friend Tukyuk has died, though, which is not good. Everybody in the camp is starting to get old. It's easy to forget that we're getting into our 40s and that most of the camp was much older than us when we started. New martial lifestyle perk, Parthian tactics. Now, let's just see what we've got here. Okay, this is all going well. We just raised the roaring campfire to level 2. So this has given us more knights. I think we'll also raise the perimeter camp to level 2 once we can. Although raising the pavilion up is also important. That's kind of expensive. We may not need to go that far though, to be fair. With all of our old friends beginning to die, it might just be time for us to finally find a place to settle. The smallpox. And by settle, I mean a place that we can make a permanent home base for our future journeys. While our time as a mercenary company has been profitable, I truly believe we might be ready to start managing our own herds. I'll bring it down myself. Has a 9% chance of killing me. We could do it as a group. Let's do it. Ah, we slayed the boar. Take that. Oh, I feel a lot better. A lot better. I'll keep the memento. Finish the hunt. We'll see. We need a city. There aren't a lot of cities up here in the north, to be fair. There's basically none, but we won't be able to sell this artifact if we can't find a place where there are merchants. The nomadic holding. Maybe nomadic holdings have merchants? I don't know. Be fair? No. Oh, we can. So we can sell artifacts this way. But he doesn't even see the boar. I wonder. Of course, we can't move our camp that far. That's absurd. Yeah, we're going to starve like halfway through. That doesn't make any sense. But we can... The main yurts of the Khazars have moved south, so maybe we should head here. Bet we can make it this far. Really, we're not going to make it that far either. Then let's just go here. See if we can find some work. Or maybe finally find a buyer for this boar's tusk. Scout! A willing follower, so she is willing to join us. For 600 provisions, she'd become the stooge, or I could pay her 50. No, that's fine. I don't want to force my men to marry a woman that strange looking, even if she is a young one. Learn language, lexical love. I'll take all. Oh, we did pretty good. All right, we're not good at this, but hey, 60% chance. That's a decent chance, right? Let's again check this town. See if we can sell. No, it's not showing up, which is kind of annoying. Is it based on something about like where things are in the list? It keeps showing these 3 things, right? A lot of prestige items though. And we now have a brilliant gemstone as well. Oh, thank you. Any work? Is there any work to be found? Maybe just a car? We'll see. We'll see if any of these jobs are actually suitable for us. They found nothing, even though it said they did. Love at first camp. So, she's like starving. I mean, if she wasn't starving, I could see it. I don't want either of her parents living in our camp. It's just a seasonal fling. You'll get over it. It's fine. Oh, apparently he didn't get over it. Don't you understand, Father? I love her. You don't love her. You just met her. And you're just a boy. But Father, this is a dangerous camp. We are constantly in battle. You can't put a girl nearly starving at that kind of risk, no matter how much you feel that you love her. Oh, but Father. No, my son. You understand better than this. You're a strong-minded young man. There is simply no way that we could invite that starving girl, her family, into this camp. We could if we were settled. I don't think we're ever going to settle. I think we're going to transform this camp into a permanent home. If we go north to where my father came from, your grandfather, there are hills and woodlands that would be suited for us to travel in. We can carry sturdy tents with us, like the steppe nomads do. We can live by our own means. And yes, stop fighting. But my son, no matter how much you think you love that girl, today is not the time to bring somebody so fragile into the camp. It will be time for you to worry about women soon enough. Just you wait. Ah, we're no longer sick. That's good. Since we found no work, I suppose we should buy more supplies. Now we're starting to get into a little bit of troubling territory because if we don't find work soon, we're gonna have a difficult time crossing the Great Steppe. Let's see if we can get this far into the Peckeneggs. We were here long ago. Oh yeah, that'll be fine. Only a small piece of portion that has risky provisions. Another dot or Karasika, and we're back in the steppe. Remembering the beginning of our journey, heading back into lands that we know and have spent much time in. Danger, this is fine. I think I know the cure. I'll get the doctor to fix it, of course. We are so close to returning to the area where we started, so close to returning to the area where our father came from, the area that we want to spend the rest of our days in, the area that we want to hand over to our son when we die, a place where we can manage herds and continue this nomadic lifestyle, but in a much more stable, less unpredictable way. I don't have the provision for that, or the money. We should, as we're traveling, scrape the barrel. What? Oh, I picked the first one. I didn't pick the one that automatically works. So this guy is in a wrecked boat, and he wants our help. I mean, we do work for money. That is what we're here for, so we'll do it for a price. My men will rebuild your boat if you pay for our services. Of course we are. We will. Let's do this. Protect the innocent job. Should be easy enough. You know, we forgot to turn in our favors down there. That's not good. No, we don't need any of these people. We probably could take Scout for talent off, to be fair. We don't really have the money or the provisions to deal with it. Did we travel to here instead of... Nope, that's just where we're at. We'll do the balance as per usual. It's strange watching the people assisting us change. What is this? Someone is plotting to kill my concubine. It's probably my other concubine, to be fair. To be fair, it's probably a concubine war. Travails, cook. Now we can stop to forage. Yeah, that's what we'll do. 160 provisions. We're in a lot better shape than we were a few moments ago, that's for sure. The next one will be 3. The one after that will be almost capped. You know, our time on the road and all the work we've done, we're getting pretty famous, to be fair. One more and we'll execute the scheme. All right, there we go. Let's also do this job. Want me to fight corruption? Let me deal with them. Start traveling. Well, it was worth a shot. I think we're just too set in our ways to learn a new language. Maybe if we'd actually stayed down there, we would have eventually learned it, but no, it's past that now. Let's silence your people or die. Go. And now we need to eat some foreign fruit. We were to recruit the missing soldiers. That's good. We are almost home. The Ooze have basically... The Ooze are now the undisputed ruler of the territory that our people once lived in. How strong he is with his 9 allies, because he's in a federation. What does this look like? This is deep in the hills, forest above us. Maybe this old man is our target. He only has a daughter. There's no proper succession left for him. I think he might just be our target. I feel like we're strong. Like, I would say very strong. Let's try to set some snares and then see if we can't make it to border on this guy's territory. 60-year-old man with only a daughter to manage his nomad camp. I think this might just be our perfect opportunity for all this time. Truth is, we don't have to go that far, right? First, we'll go into the town and we'll try to sell stuff. Nothing we care to sell comes up. We could buy the rest of the supplies we need just to make it a little bit further. And now let's see how close we can get to the camp here. What if we were to hide in the forest here? We definitely make it. All right, let's go. Scouting for talent, a willing follower. I'll happily hit the road, you useless bastard. I think we've become plenty strong enough to succeed at this task we've set before us. Stolen keg. Gregarious becomes my friend. All right, our son can definitely be gregarious. Look at this young man. He'll be ready before long, I would say. Brilliant gemstone. 2 bison horns. We have a lot going for us. I think we've done a pretty good job, you know? We haven't quite made it to Exalted Among Men. I think I know the cure. I'll let her handle it. But we are illustrious, we are relatively well known, and I think we're ready. Look at our money. Is there anything we can spend our money on that would really make a difference before we head out? I don't think so. Okay, it's time at long last to become a Lord of the Steppe. But that is for next episode. I think we're going to bring this episode to an end now. Thank you very much for watching, and I hope you join me then when we finally attempt to take herds of our own and give a more secure future to our son and heir. Bye for now.